We once operated under the assumption that Earth sat at the center of all things. But as our observations grew more sophisticated, we were forced to accept a different reality. Our world is a microscopic speck in a vacuum of impossible proportions. In 1990, we began placing precision optics into the vacuum. Telescopes like Hubble revealed a universe that is violently expanding, populated by billions of distant galaxies that were previously invisible to human eyes. Even with these powerful tools, a problem remained. We had thousands of high-resolution photographs of deep space, but we still lacked a definitive 3D map that established the actual distances and boundaries of the observable universe. Having photographs of the stars without a map is like having pictures of the ocean without a nautical chart. We could see the beauty of the cosmos, but we remained blind to our specific location and the true scale of the environment we inhabit.
This search for a cosmic coordinate system led to the Kitt Peak National Observatory in Arizona, base of operations for DESI, the Dark Energy Spectroscopic Instrument. Scientists spent 5 years using 5,000 robotic sensors to scan the sky. These sensors were designed to move with staggering precision, capable of isolating points of light with an accuracy narrower than a human hair. The project successfully cataloged 70% of the universe surrounding us. They tracked the light of galaxies formed when the universe was in its infancy, capturing photons that have been traveling for over 11 billion years. This 3D scatterplot map is the final result. Every single needle pin of light on this display represents an entire galaxy containing billions of stars. In total, the project mapped the coordinates of over 47 million individual galaxies. This map establishes a definitive coordinate system for the cosmos, providing a visual scale that renders the entirety of human history as a microscopic event occurring on a single, distant speck. If we zoom into our home galaxy on this map, the Milky Way, we find a structure spanning 100,000 light-years. To leave our local neighborhood, a traveler would have to cross nearly a quadrillion kilometers of empty space. To test that distance against our best technology, we look to Voyager 1 and 2. Launched in 1977, these probes are the fastest objects ever built by human hands, designed to push past known planets and into the deep void. Because they represent our furthest reach into the unknown, they carry a golden informational record, a message from humanity intended for any intelligent civilization that might find them. Despite their speed of 60,000 kilometers per hour, the scale of the map dwarfs them. At that pace, the Voyager probes are still 20,000 times slower than the speed of light. The math is uncompromising. At their current velocity, it will take these probes 2 billion years to cross the Milky Way. We are effectively physically isolated by the sheer volume of our own galaxy. Even our most complete maps have a missing piece. If you look at the DESI data, there is a 30. By the time those photons arrive at our current position, our sun will have likely already burned out. This suggests that while we can map our local surroundings, the ultimate boundaries of the cosmos are locked behind a physical wall that human observation will never cross. Scientific theory tells us the universe began with a massive explosion, yet the DESI map shows us the opposite of chaos. Instead of random debris, we see 47 million galaxies moving in a synchronized, orderly system, where every star maintains its specific path. Inside that system, Earth sits in a Goldilocks zone, positioned at the exact distance from its sun to maintain liquid water, stable gravity, and a protective atmosphere. Relying on pure chance to explain this level of stability is a mathematical impossibility. It would be like tossing 100 dice into the air and having every single one land perfectly on a 6 every time. This precision is known as fine-tuning. If the mass of an electron or the strength of gravity varied by even 1%, the atoms in this model would never have formed, and life would have remained a physical impossibility. Science has successfully mapped the intricate gears of the universe and measured the laws that govern them. We can see how perfectly the cosmic clock is tuned, but the data cannot tell us who set the time. When we combine the orderly movement of the 47 million galaxies in the DESI map with the razor-thin margins required for our atoms to exist, the idea of a random accident collapses.
The sheer mechanical perfection of the map points toward a deliberate, intelligent creator.